Critiquing Evolution and Abiogenesis, a theory with gaps and speculation. In the realm of scientific theories, evolution and abiogenesis often face intense scrutiny and debate. While these concepts are widely taught and accepted within many scientific communities, it's important to recognize that they are not without significant challenges and unresolved questions. Gaps and holes in the theory. Evolution, which posits that all species have descended from common ancestors through a process of natural selection and genetic mutation, and abiogenesis, the idea that life arose from non-living matter, both contain numerous gaps and unanswered questions. These gaps make the theories vulnerable to being labeled as conjecture or hypothesis rather than robust scientific fact. Speculative nature. When the gaps in these theories are so vast that they rely heavily on guesswork and speculation, they can be categorized as speculative theories or ad hoc hypotheses. This means that rather than being supported by a continuous and coherent body of empirical evidence, the theories often depend on speculative explanations for missing links and unexplained phenomena. Lack of empirical support. The speculative nature of these theories becomes problematic when they lack substantial empirical support. In many cases, critical aspects of both evolution and abiogenesis remain unproven or poorly understood. For instance, the transition from non-living chemical compounds to the first living cells, abiogenesis, has not been conclusively demonstrated in laboratory settings, leaving a significant gap in the theory. Critical perspectives. In more critical or informal discussions, evolution and abiogenesis might be described as unsubstantiated or poorly founded theories. This perspective highlights the lack of concrete evidence and the heavy reliance on hypothetical constructs to fill in the missing pieces. Pseudoscience concerns. In scientific and academic circles, a theory that purports to be scientific but fails to adhere to the scientific method or lacks empirical evidence might be termed pseudoscience. Critics argue that aspects of evolution and abiogenesis fall into this category because they often rely on speculative assumptions rather than rigorous, reproducible experiments. Unsupported hypothesis. Ultimately, when a theory is not backed by adequate evidence or logical reasoning, it can be referred to as an unsupported hypothesis. This term underscores the need for solid empirical data and sound reasoning to transform a hypothesis into a widely accepted scientific theory. Conclusion. While evolution and abiogenesis are fundamental concepts in biology, they are not without significant gaps and speculative elements. It's crucial to approach these theories with a critical mind, recognizing their limitations and the ongoing need for empirical validation. In the absence of comprehensive evidence, they remain, to some extent, conjectural and speculative, warranting continued investigation and scrutiny.